How does it go? What is up? How is everyone doing? Bunny Love is here. All right. We'll wait for people to get in as I'm shuffling these cards. This is the last deck I have to shuffle. But we'll wait for people to get in here, and then I'll make a few announcements, and then we'll get into the read, okay? So if you are checking in, you are watching, don't forget to hit that like, subscribe, and that little notification bell so you know when I do go live. Don't forget to share the videos, okay? Hello, hello, Purple Bird. Welcome, welcome. Don't forget to share the videos as it helps our other soul family be able to step in to their healing process, okay? You know how hard it is to take that first initial step. So be that helping hand to our soul family to come in and get the messages that they need for them. All right. We'll wait about one more minute. About one more minute. We'll wait for soul family to get in here. Then I'll give you some announcements. And then we're going to get to the read. And first and foremost, I want to thank everybody for the donations as we are making it to the goal. Everybody's like, well, you should be there by now. No, because not everybody can do, high donations, okay? So just know. But I want to give a thank you to the anonymous person who sent me this cup, because that shows me that you love and care and you support me all the way. Because look what it says, Cancer picked the wrong girl. Okay, Cancer picked the wrong girl, and that's right, because God's testimony is defeated it every single time. And being that it is very cold out, okay, and we'll get into that here in a minute. I got me a nice hot cappuccino. All right, so let's get into this. So the announcements that I have to do is, as you all know, on my posts, we've been battling this very extreme cold weather. Now, the regular temp today was -15, which puts us down with the windshield, with the wind being 11 miles per hour, at -40, okay? So we got a call from the electric company. They wanted us to turn down our heaters, save on electricity, save on our electronics. So that's why you didn't see me come on until now. And they gave us time slots that we can do it for the next 2 days. Okay, so I'm going to be in here. I'm going to be doing it in them time frames. You may see way more of me in these next 2 days during that allotted time slot, because we are in a power shortage. And they said, make sure you got your candles, your flashlights, your blankets, everything, because they're trying to tell us in 40 below weather, we may lose our electricity. Okay, no good, no good. All right. Let's get into this. All right. So this is going to be the divine masculine, divine feminine energy, because I'm getting, before we even start here, I'm getting the fact that he keeps saying that he's persistent about coming forward because of the passion that he has. It's like he wants this adventure. Okay. So what do we have for the divine masculine? What do we have for the divine feminine? All right, what do we have for the divine masculine? What do we have for the divine feminine? Divine masculine. Woo! Hot diggity dog! What do we have for divine feminine? All right, the overall energy, baby, the Chariot. Woo! I love seeing this card. This means that that's that perseverance forward. That means that he has finally made a decision to come through the turmoil and all the dismay that has been going on. And instead of taking a vengeance of what's been going on, he's now wanting to battle through with his twin flame yin yang baby. I love that. I love that, because they're both harnessed and ready to go. They're ready for this adventure, because that love has been the key to move forward. Now, it's been all in divine timing that things have been illuminated, but you never lost the extraordinary, unique being that you are, right? Hello, hello, Carolina. Welcome, Soul Family. We greatly appreciate you. We greatly appreciate you. All right. So what does Divine Masculine want to say to Divine Feminine? I'm telling you, Nine of Wands, Knight of Wands to the Six of Pentacles. This is him being persistent, just like I said. He's being persistent to take that motion forward because the passion, energetically, he's feeling that pull now. He's feeling the passion. He's wanting that adventure, and he's willing to give to you now. There is no joke. With the Six of Pentacles, he's saying, look, Divine Feminine, I'm ready now. Let me move my pens here. Let's see. Let's put them right there. Sorry. He's now wanting to move forward, and he's ready. It's like he's ready to take that next step. So what does Divine Feminine say about that? She is extremely happy that he is no longer suspended in midair. Okay? And that he is now thinking clearly. He now gets it. She's like super ecstatic. He now gets it. Because he's wanting to take that motion forward. Let me move these cards here. My desk is getting piled up. So yeah, Divine Feminine is like super excited because now Divine Masculine, he's being persistent. It's like he's on it. It's like he's going for what he knows, and he's setting them healthy boundaries by being resilient and setting them boundaries, being victorious, okay? And not only that, but I'm hearing here, he has really paid attention to his health now, okay? Because the Knight of Wands coming in, it's like he sees that the Divine Feminine was very generous to him on this journey, and that she, wants this adventure with him. And this is all about giving it, right? He's like, yes, I'm going to bring you. I've got gifts. I've got gifts of love to give you, because Divine Feminine's like, I ain't worried about the material stuff. I'm just happy that you finally broke free from all that turmoil and stand in your power and are thinking clearly now, and you can actually have an intellectual conversation. Woo, this is beautiful. So what does Divine Masculine want to say about that? Yes. He's coming in with the Temperance and the 10 of Cups. And what this is telling me is that he held on to that love in order to get him through these hard situations, right? It's like he held on to it. It's like it was a lot of patience, but he's got more confidence now, and he's taking things in moderation. He's not taking it for granted, right? He's not taking it for granted because he wanted the 10 of Cups with you. He was tired of always feeling, that he had this pain, this defeat, this loss, and he's actually feeling that happy life with you now. He's seeing that everything that you said to him is coming true. And it has opened him up spiritually on a much more deeper level because he let love guide the way. He let love guide the way, and he tucked this love under his wing, using it as a guiding force to move forward. So that's that persistence, right? And Divine Feminine is like, yeah, that's what we want to see. We want to see you come out from them dark places and shine your light and make them changes and put in that hard work, because you're very deserving of it, right? You're very deserving of it. And it's like he's finally learning the trade and becoming more abundant when he's looking at the 3 of Cups going, wow, if I would have listened to this longer, it's like, or sooner, I could have sewn the garment a lot sooner with Divine Feminine. But he had to make them changes. It's like now, instead of him focusing on his money and his empire, now, look at, he's sewing up them pentacles and saying, look, I finally have come out of the dark. And I have opened up that communication. I want to be able to talk to Divine Feminine. And he's like, I'm looking down and seeing, look at the sun and the moon, Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine, and our Father with the tri-moon, okay? Divine Feminine, our Father, and Divine Masculine. So he's now seeing this as it's the teamwork, right? It's the teamwork, but he's opening up communication. He's like, I know there's a lot of dark and gray areas that have been going on, but now I fully want to open up. And Divine Feminine is saying, you know, it's like she sees the hard work that he put in. So what does Divine Masculine want to say? Oh, Divine Masculine. Okay, you have the Lovers, the Seven of Swords, and the Empress. He's like, I know who you are to me now, and I have a deeper meaning of who you are, and I have that passion and that desire and that unconditional love, right? There's no more deception, there's no more betrayal. It's like, I want you to be able to trust me, Divine Feminine. I want to be able to give you my all. And this is where you see him. He has prepared himself to give his all and communicate and really stand in his power. He's like, I want to come in and apologize for all the deception that I had done to you, all the hurt and pain, because now I know who you are to me. It's like, I can't hide it anymore. It's like all these unwise decisions that I made, I now understand because you've kept me centered the whole time. I've focused on your love, that feeling. And I'm screaming it from the mountaintops now. It's like, I want everybody to know who my Empress is, because we are a power couple. And he really, really regrets that he got so scared, that he betrayed and deceived you, right? It's like, even though he betrayed and deceived you, he was tired of being stuck. Confirmation. He was tired of being stuck with these two swords right here. He was tired of being stuck, so he made the choice to speak his truth with the Ace of Swords. And then you have 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, the Four of Swords in the hand. So now he's willing to put things to rest. It's like now he's willing to put these things to rest and come in and admit what he did wrong. So what does Divine Feminine say? I knew it all along. I knew it all along. It's like, I knew that there would be that pleasure. I knew there would be that happiness. I knew there would be that abundance. I knew that we would come together and to be able to plant new seeds. This is a divine connection. Okay, so with Divine Feminine seeing how hard Divine Masculine worked at changing himself, the end result is the Ace of Pentacles. That is, he sees the potential. He sees the potential in this relationship. He sees the potential that this love guided him to be the king of the mountain, right? To be the king of the mountain. Where is my, there it is. To be the king of the mountain and speak his truth. It's like he was done with the karmic wheel, right? He finally broke through, because you see the face coming through and breaking through that karmic wheel. He finally broke through. And that took a lot of courage on Divine Masculine's part. And that's why the Chariot came out as the overall energy, because now he's harnessed and ready to fulfill his obligations. Now he has balanced his, hold on, let me show you. Now he has balanced his emotions with his heart. And everything that he does comes from his heart space. And this is the Raven of communication. Now he wants to be able to communicate, because see, he took that healing. The divine light helped him heal, because Divine Feminine spoke her truth to him and said, follow the divine guidance. And now that he did, I'm telling you, it's beautiful. All right, so what does Divine Masculine, let's clarify that persistence and, you know, wanting to take that motion forward to be able to finally give, okay? To finally give to Divine Feminine. Because before he used to take, before he used to be greedy, okay? What do we need to know, Father? Woo-wee. Wow, a lot has come out. Look. We have the High Priestess, the Six of Swords, the Ace of Pentacles again for the second time. We have the Hermit, and we have Justice. So what I'm hearing is intuitively, He didn't understand how you seen the potential in this connection and that he didn't. And it's okay, because now he is persistent of moving forward to give to you, because things have finally come to clear waters for him. And he has learned how to fulfill his own cup. He finally sees his own potential. He's finally standing in his power. He's finally having victory. He's finally getting that clarity because he followed your light. Because he used that inner strength that you gave him. Instead of being cautious, you told him, go for it, go for it. And Father came in with the Justice card and said, yeah, go for it, because this is where you have that equality. This is where you will honor this connection. This is where that harmony is. This is where that balance is. And this is where you have that hope and that faith that you put in the hard work, and what is meant for you is meant for you. That is beautiful. So what does Divine Feminine say? Because she's so proud that he finally came in. Wow. Divine Feminine says, finally, you've used the resources that we have given you, and you're speaking the truth. You're finally seeing your potential. You're finally standing in your power. You're finally victorious. It's like you finally got the clarity of what I've been trying to show you this whole time. Okay? Wow. And I'm talking about the self-confidence. Okay? The willpower to take these skills that the Divine Feminine gave to Divine Masculine and opened him up on a spiritual level to come into that best version of himself. And it shows right there. These are major arcanas. And when you look at it, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 major arcanas between Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine. That's a new beginning. So what do we have for the 10 of Cups and the Temperance? Yes, look. He's coming out. He is coming out. It's like he learned the trade. Look, 88. Okay, this is Divine Masculine's energy, Divine Feminine's energy. This is 88. This is that personal growth that Divine Feminine was telling him. You have that personal growth. You no longer hide. You no longer have to lie, deceive, be deceptive, right? You no longer have that type of energy because you can see your potential. You know your truth. So now the energy is matched for these big personal changes. It's like this extraordinary relationship is now coming in. And when you look at it, this is the divine path, right? This is about coming together and communicating in order to have the 10 of Cups and to be on your purpose together. So their energy is in sync beautifully, beautifully. So what do we have for Divine Feminine for the 8 of Pentacles? I'm telling you, you can't make this up. Divine Feminine saying, look, I'm telling you, with the 8 of Pentacles, you learning the trade and you being able to come in and communicate, put us on our purpose. You finally did it instead of blocking yourself. You brought that balance. You brought that understanding that no more can this go on, right? So in the same row here, we have Divine Masculine got the Temperance and Divine Feminine got the Temperance. So you are that lotus flower that came through the murky water, but your energy is matching each other. Woo-wee! This is beautiful. So what does Divine Masculine want to say to the Divine Feminine about the betrayal and how this love truly affect him? What does Divine Masculine want to say to Divine Feminine? Beautiful. I'm putting in the hard work because I see our potential. I see the divine has blessed me. Now, when you look at this, there's Divine Feminine saying, I see you sewing into the garment of where we're supposed to be. And there's his matching energy. Okay, so hold on. They're telling me show you this. Okay, so I'm going to show you. You could be seeing 888. Okay, so this is all about that balance. Balance for the purpose, right? Balance for the Divine Masculine. And now that wealth is coming through, that they are going to come forward and have this adventure together, because he knows who she is. He knows that she's very, very nurturing, and this is never going to happen again, because he's made the choice to speak his truth and put to rest his old ways. So he has made the changes, and that's what allowed him to climb this mountain. And you see, with him climbing this mountain, there is no entrapments whatsoever, because he knows that this love is real. That is beautiful. Okay, so what was Divine Feminine having to say when it comes to the Ace of Pentacles, about seeing his potential, being able to grow together? Because if you look at this card, I'm going to show you. You see this little mountain here that Divine Masculine thought was, well, Divine Feminine is saying this is a little molehill, but Divine Masculine saw it as that big mountain, right? He saw it as that big mountain, like he couldn't get over it. But Divine Feminine says, oh no, we've got bigger things to do. We got bigger mountains to climb on our divine purpose. That is awesome. That is awesome. Yes. That locket, that's beautiful. But it's like these little molehills that Divine Feminine was waiting for Divine Masculine. It's like he finally conquered it. As you see, he's like listening to Divine Feminine. Stay centered in yourself, love yourself, keep persevering forward. And he's attentively listening. Okay. And that's because she knew that once he gets over these little molehills, they got this huge mountain to climb together, and bringing their purpose together. Okay. Because they both have the Temperance card of being in complete balance and climbing that mountain together. And Divine Masculine is like, Divine Feminine, I'm going to let you lead the way. Instead of being in my ego, instead of trying to control things, I'm going to let you lead the way, because you have this great knowledge and I want to be able to learn the trade from you. I want to be able to do it right. I want to be able to have that 10 of Cups with you. I want to be able to keep persevering forward because you stand in your power. I love your confidence. I love your strength. You're very intelligent. You have this fiery passion. You know exactly what to do, when to do it. And I'm willing to put the hard work in and let you lead the way. And Divine Feminine is like, no, we are lovers. We do it equally. Okay. It's not one better than the other. We do it equally. Because she always seen his potential. Even when he doubted himself, she seen the potential and she kept pushing him forward to be able to do it, because she knew his potential. She knew that he would be victorious when it came to matters of the heart, because he didn't think he could ever love again. But she knew that he could. So what does Divine Feminine want to say about this? What does Divine Feminine want to say? Exactly what I just said. She knew that he could step forward. She knew that he could get through that defeat, that tension, that conflict, that adversity that he was going through, all that abandonment and trauma and his childhood trauma. She knew that he could take that step forward. She trusted and believed in him, knowing that he could make that progress and discovery, because he was very intelligent. It's just he had no support. He was not getting the clarity. There were people betraying him and causing all this deception in his life. So what he did is thought that betrayal and deception was a normal thing, and he did it to his Divine Feminine. And once he put in the hard work and he realized, no, that's not bringing my Divine Feminine forward with the love that I have for her. So he went in, he made the change. Okay, he went in and made the change. He was like, I'm not going to allow this anymore. I am not going to be this coward and stop myself, because she saw the potential in me, and I have to have that confidence in myself. I cannot have this empty victory anymore, because I'm wanting my divine feminine. Woo-wee! Beautiful, beautiful. What else do we need to know, Father? What else do we need to know between their energies? Page of Pentacles. I'm telling you, this is them coming together and building a new enterprise, because he thought that this was a huge mountain to get over. And Divine Feminine is like, you haven't seen nothing yet, honey. That was a little molehill. We're going for the big one, right? We're going to be able to manifest. Are you ready? Are you ready? Because we're both leaders, okay? We're both leaders. We're deeply rooted and grounded. We're very abundant together, and we do everything from our heart. Are you ready to conquer this mountain, okay? Don't fear it. You're a leader. She's a leader. And together, you're going to conquer it. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, that's beautiful. Woo-wee. What else do we need to know, Father? This is beautiful. Yeah, right here. He's coming in with the Four of Cups and saying, listen, I love the reevaluation that I did. I love the fact that you forgave me. And you and Father gave me that redemption to work on myself, to see that I am that extraordinary being. That I am not just somebody that is going to sit on the sidelines. You see that extraordinary being that I am, and you pushed me to be the greatest version of myself. And I can't sit in contemplation anymore. I won't sit in contemplation. I will not have this dissatisfaction in my life anymore. And you've also brought it to where, as being that leader, I have much more kindness now. I'm not so negative. I'm still working on that. He says, I have my days, but I'm still working on that. But it's okay. You don't have to be fully healed, okay? As long as you are healed enough. Yeah, there it is. Four of Swords, putting the things to rest. What did I tell you? Right here, confirmation. These Four of Swords, he's putting it to rest. Confirmation. Now 44 is coming out with, that's the Ascended Masters, okay? That is him doing the master healing to stand in his power and to be abundant, because he made the right choice. He wants to speak his truth. He wants to be that man of integrity. He wants, look, he wants to no longer be in his head. He wants to be able to speak his whole truth and move forward. And tie up things from them old cycles, because when you look at this, look, it's beautiful. He tied up all them old cycles. Here's the karmic wheel, and he busted through. He busted through. He knew he could do it. It's just for so long, he hid that thinking, no, I'm never going to get through it. I'm never going to through it. But that's why the overall energy was the Chariot, because this is about being able to battle through, persevere through without making a rush decision and jumping on the karmic wheel again. Now he ain't making them rush decisions. It took him time and effort to understand this true love between him and his Empress. So he's not making these rush decisions, and he's not listening to what other people are telling him. He's like, I don't care what they think. I don't care what they think. I am going to make progress and balance with my Empress, my forever love, because it's like I bear greater fruit with her. I feel more happy. I feel more confident. And it's like I can achieve more things, because it's like that ray of sunshine. Look, in the background, the ray of sunshine. That keeps me going. It's that drive. It's that will. So what else do we need to know, Father? This is beautiful. Yeah, there it is. There it is. That new beginning. The Fool card. This is that new beginning. Endless possibilities. That pleasure. That thoughtfulness. That adventure. That opportunity of being able to truly step in to that new beginning. To know that all the hard work was not in vain. He's not regretting any bit of the love now, because before he didn't understand this love. That's why he pushed it away. That's why he ran away. He's understanding it on a much deeper level now. And I'm telling you, he's not. This is all about spiritual enlightenment. He is not giving up. He is a warrior. He is a fighter. And I hear that he is going to fight for what is his, because he's ready for the new beginning. He says, there's so many times I wanted to reach out and just call you and tell you how my day was going, but I didn't feel like I was privileged. So I battled about sending the communication. He didn't think that he was privileged anymore to be able to be in your presence or communicate with you. But now he sees all it did, all that he had to do was quit the BS and step into his true power. And that adversity, that conflict, that tension, and him feeling defeated and depleted would go away, because of the fact that he didn't trust and believe in himself, because at that time he was a coward to face the things that he was going through. All right, so let's get a love message. What do we need to know? What do we need to know from Divine Masculine? What do we need to know from Divine Masculine? Oops, can't show that one, but I can go like this. But you can see the reflection. There's Divine Masculine to Divine Feminine. Okay? Yes, Purple Bird, that's right. Believe in yourself, love yourself, and all will come to fruition. But Divine Masculine thought he was drowning in a love connection that he had no idea what was going on, right? He thought he was drowning, but Divine Feminine said, keep focused, keep going towards the light. And so this says, emotions are a natural and necessary part of life, but they can also distort your perception and cloud your vision. In order to see things clearly, you must let go of that resentment. And that's exactly what Divine Masculine did. It's like he let go and let God have it and came into calmer waters because he followed the intuition, the wisdom, and the knowledge that Divine Feminine had. And so he wanted to take that motion forward, set them healthy boundaries, and be very persistent. He said, with the Ace of Wands, I am going to use her inspiration to be able to move forward and clear these things out. So that is beautiful. That is beautiful. All right, what does Divine Feminine want to add to this love message? Okay, so I can't show all this card, but let me go like that. She knew all along, following the North Node of our Father, that embracing. And this says, sacred union. Honor and treasure your relationship, for it is truly sacred. And that is her speaking the truth the whole time. And before Divine Masculine was healed, the swords, he was all up in his head. He didn't understand. He was confused how somebody could love him so much. And he didn't understand it at the time, but now he does. So now he's ready for that sacred union. He's ready for, well, I'm hearing that he already came into that sacred union with himself. Now he's coming into that sacred reunion with Divine Feminine. That's beautiful. Okay, what does Divine Masculine want to say about coming out of the dark, finding that balance, knowing that not only does he have a purpose, but him and Divine Feminine have a purpose that is going to bring the 10 of Cups in everything that they do, everything that they co-create. Because you see all them 10 of Cups, you see all the different things that they're co-creating. It's because he came out and he's ready to do that hard work with Divine Feminine now. He's ready to work as a team. Okay, so what is Divine Masculine trying to tell us? Wow, beautiful. Look at that. This love is a love that he never embraced before. It's a love that now balanced him. It's a love to where he can now trust, right? So this one says trust. Transformation occurs through acceptance. Once you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform. And this is exactly what the reading was showing, how their energy was now, because divine feminine had did all her healing, right? Divine masculine was working through all of that deception and betrayal because of the love that he felt. He's like, I'm putting in that hard work now. He's doing it. And so he accepted what is. He accepted himself. He learned to love himself, and he learned to trust again that divine feminine is not here to sabotage him in this love. They are here together because he conquered that little molehill. Now divine feminine's taking him on the journey that they're planting seeds elsewhere. Okay, and as they're going, as you see, there is no rubbish. There is no blockages and trees in here where you cannot see where you're going here. Divine feminine knows exactly what their purpose is and where they're going. And she says, are you ready for that ride? And he's like, yeah, he's ready now. He knows that he now found his forever partner who is meant to be with him, who is not going to misguide him. But she is using her special gift as a chosen one to take them up that bigger mountain, right? Because even though divine masculine put in the work to create the business aspect of it, the spiritual aspect, divine feminine has mastered that. She's deeply rooted and grounded, and he is utterly amazed of how. It's like, I want to be able to talk to you face to face, and I want to ask you questions. And divine feminine's like, okay. That's how we battle through together, right? We harness the relationship by pure communication. There is no lies. There is no BS. Okay, so what does divine feminine want to say about her seeing him actually sewing the garment and taking that time to really sew into the relationship for the purpose that they have together to be balanced and come together in the actual community? Because like I said, we have divine feminine, the sun, divine masculine, the moon. That's the yin yang twin flame baby. And then we have God right here with the tri-moon, divine feminine, our father, and divine masculine. Teamwork makes the dream work, right? 33 master teacher is Master Jesus saying that I ordained this relationship, but he had to put in the work. Okay, so what does divine feminine want to say? What does divine feminine want to say to the divine masculine? Oh, she's got a few things to say. Wow. Look at, she's like, look, the divine, okay, there may be snakes in your life, but look at, this is a divine root that brought us together with this pure love that is ordained, right? So when you look at that imagery, look at, I'm going to put it like this, because this is how I see it, right? We'll go like that. Okay. This is how I see it. Divine feminine knew all along because she was a divine being, right? And she held on to divine masculine in her heart. She didn't hold on to him physically, but she held on to him in her heart. And that was the divine love that brought that olive branch, right? So this card says power. You instinctively know what is right for you, and you have the power to say no or to walk away at any time. And that is right, because she had to do that on her divine purpose with the divine masculine and walk away from him out in the community so that he could put in that hard work. She knew it was going to be painful, but she came through that murky water. She had other things to focus on. She did not even put her focus on him because she stood in her power, knowing what the connection was, knowing that it was ordained by the divine. Okay. And this one says, you may not always understand why certain things happen. However, there is always a higher purpose to the events in your life. Through turmoil, a blessing will soon be revealed. And that's exactly what was revealed, is that to divine masculine, this true love within self, this true love with his divine counterpartner became that olive branch. So he looked at it as when divine feminine reached out, he knew that there was something different. He knew that she was not like every other woman because of the things that she did. and she stayed true to it. She never detered off her path. She never broke, her boundaries. It's like she always stayed calm and cleared things out immediately. She knew by doing this, she was fulfilling her own cup, and that eventually he would be able to take that leadership and see that it was all done for a purpose, to help him climb and build a stronger foundation within self. That's beautiful. All right, so what does Divine Masculine want to say now about his Divine Empress being able to see that it is a divine connection, and that the betrayal and the deception is no longer part of his life, because he put in the hard work to make sure that it's done and over with, so that he could have that true love that he felt. Okay, so what is Divine Masculine wanting to say? Oh, there's 2 cards that came out. Could have swore. Oh, yeah. Wow. Beautiful. And I'm going to show you this. Let me see if I can hold it up here. Look. Divine Masculine always thought Divine Feminine was an earth angel. Always communicating unconditional love. Always keeping him centered through all the chaos. She was not around him, but intuitively, she helped guide him to see the best of the best, right? And so this one is saying, Divine Feminine is saying that it's like she was the sun and she was waiting for the moon to illuminate it to him. And she knew that they were going to bear good fruit, right? Yes, they are beautiful. And this one says, look inside yourself. Examine what is causing you to feel this way. And this is exactly what Divine Feminine knew that Divine Masculine had to do with this love, is quit that deception, put in that hard work to be able to have that divine connection with his Empress. He had to look inside. She guided. She was that centering force for him. That warmth that she had given him was a warmth of love he never ever felt in his whole life. So he's saying, I now understand the whole time that this was a ordained love. That this whole time you loved me unconditionally, and that even though we were in some type of separation, because I had to go in and do the hard work, you held that love, and nobody else would do that for me. So this card says, my beloved, though we may be physically apart, spiritually we are always united, for love transcends space and time. Nothing is missing. The whole time Divine Masculine was going through this conflict, thinking that he was missing out on his Divine Feminine and not getting the clarity and feeling defeated and depleted all the time, he now understands nothing was ever missing except for the fact that he was causing the betrayal. He was making the wrong choices. He wasn't speaking his truth, and he did not want to put to rest his old habits. But when he did, that's when his life changed. That's when his life changed. And now, energetically and physically, he can actually embrace that divine love. So what does Divine Feminine want to say to Divine Masculine? What does Divine Feminine want to say to Divine Masculine? Aww. And I've got to cover this one up. Look at Divine Feminine is that center of the tree, right? And she always held the love for him no matter what. No matter how many times he had that stinking thinking and that he was up in his head, right? He gathered all of that. He broke through them karmic wheels, them karmic habits. So what does Divine Feminine want to say to Divine Masculine? When it comes to matters of the heart, there is no right or wrong. Every choice you make expands your understanding of life and love. So right there is showing the stability, the twin flame, okay? 111. That's 1111. Twin flame connection. Divinely guided from the spiritual realms with the ions from the spiritual realms. And then her being that fiery passion, you know, because I would be able to show you, but under the guideline here, I can go like this, I guess. That fiery passion that she had, it says, imagine all the unwanted thoughts dissolving into light, creating room for new opportunities and possibilities for your life. So she told him, hold your vision. Hold your vision. If love is what you want and you see it with divine feminine, hold your vision. Do the work. And she kept saying that. She did not bend. She did not break. She did not step off of who she was intuitively. She kept fulfilling her own cups and walked away from him so that they could have them 10 of cups. Because they do have a purpose. But the thing is he had to trust that divine feminine was not like any other woman. Because when you look at it, this is the symbol of Yahweh. This is the symbol of Yahweh. God ordained this every step of the way. Every step of the way. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. All right, let's get the last message here for when it comes to the Chariot. What is their next move? What is their next move to battle through this? Wow, there's 3 cards that came out. Yep, 3 cards that came out. Okay, now this one I can't fully show it, but let me see if I can. There. Okay. So energetically, that love that divine feminine has given divine masculine became that healing force. You know, this reminds me of the Reiki healing. Okay. And that fiery passion that divine feminine always had for her twin, even when he didn't see it. Okay. Even when things got cold, she embraced him. She loved him unconditionally, waiting for him to unthaw his heart. So now let's see what they say here. Oops. Yeah, like I said, I can't show that one. I can show it like that because it's just the healing. Okay. But this says healing. Imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light. Feel your relationship being healed this very moment. And that is exactly what's going on right now of that battle together. They are now going to come together and heal each other on a deeper level when they come together. Because that fiery passion, it says that romance, Cupid's arrow strikes. Now divine masculine sees that the whole time divine feminine never gave up on her passion, her desires. Because if you look over here, how it's all kind of like dark and gray, but over here, it's that fiery passion. It's the divine. It's because divine feminine knew, right? And even that cold period that they went through, it's like, she was like, definitely you've got to melt your heart. Okay. You've got to melt the ice around your heart because you were very cold. You were very calloused. You pushed divine feminine away. You showed all of this hurt, pain, and trauma, right? So this card says, embrace. Through each other, you find the missing piece. So divine masculine sees that divine feminine was the missing puzzle piece. Okay. Of that love. She was the center of everything. And he now sees that. He now sees that. He doesn't see that she was trying to play some type of mind game. He sees that the whole time, divine feminine was helping him unthaw that ice around his heart so that he could embrace this true love that he had never had and never felt before, which is beautiful. All right, let's get a guardian angel and then we'll end this read. All right. All right. What do we need to know, Father? What do we need to know from the guardian? Yeah. Now there's going to be a celebration. Now there's going to be a celebration because it's like he's finally in balance, and they can actually enjoy and honor the connection that was ordained for them. And it's all coming from that beautiful heart, right? It's all coming from true love. Yeah. So that they can be a service to humanity. Oofda. What else do we need to know, Father? That's beautiful. And have that new beginning. That new beginning came out twice. Okay? Divine Feminine here was waiting and waiting for Divine Masculine to take that leap of faith, to be able to trust and believe. And he did just that. His love guided him to trust and believe in the Divine Feminine, that she's not here like any other woman. She's very rare, very unique. And it didn't matter because she went through the humility and everything. But she gave him forgiveness, praying for his healing, because that passion and compassion knew that they had a bigger purpose. And she held on to it. She held on to it because this is Archangel Gabrielle. It's like she had the wisdom, she had the insight, she had the clarity from the higher realms of which direction Divine Masculine needed to go. See, there's the wisdom too. And it's beautiful because now she sees his growth, and that brings the yin-yang twin flame together. So family, if you are battling and wondering why your twin flame is not coming into that sacred reunion, because that sacred union is you coming into that sacred relationship with you, which we've been doing the teachings on that, okay? But that sacred reunion is about you and your twin flame coming together in the physical, okay? Now the divine is sitting here waiting for this to happen and waiting for these transformations to occur in order for you to embrace that love that they ordained. Hello, Paula. Welcome, Soul Family. We greatly appreciate you. But this is to be able to embrace it because, look, they are an infinite being that will change the world together, all because of the love that they have for one another. They have, hold on, let me get it. They have a much greater purpose as a power couple that they are meant to do. And Divine Feminine, all her skills and gifts and talents, and Divine Masculine skills and talents, they're going to come together and they're going to be able to co-create something so magnificent that it is going to rock the socks off and bring that balance. That is ultimate beautiful. That is the most beautiful love message that I have got. Wow. I don't know why. Yeah, look. For some of you, okay, you're doing all this work because you're coming in with your soulmate. All right? So just make sure that you believe that they will be able to manifest you physically by you doing that work, by you loving yourself, by you standing in your power. And know that I am not going to take less than, because I am more than. That's beautiful. I love it. Now, I'm being called here. One more card. This is the deck I made called Stop and Think. And Divine Masculine is asking me to pull from this. So let's find out. Stop and think. Spiritually, assurance that you are on the right path. Stay grounded. Make sure you do your meditation. Make sure you talk to Father. Make sure that you're doing everything that you need to do. Okay? Stop and think. You are everything that makes the Divine Feminine stand in her power to see her light. So be that light to make your Divine Masculine stand in his power. Stop and think. Meditate to get your answers from our Father and the multi-dimensions of what is your purpose, because you all have a greater purpose. And that's why he says birds of a feather flock together, because he brings the soul family together in order for you to open up your infinite possibilities, right? Oh, we have... Okay, I got that one. All right, what else do we need to know, Father? What else do we need to know? Last three. So we have Wow. Okay. That's beautiful. So we have 33. That is Master Jesus coming through, right? Stop and think. These challenges that have flocked in don't phase us, okay? We need to leap, we need to jump, we need to skip right past them. Do not let them hold you down. Do not let them allow to make the chains of constraint on you, right? Stop and think. Take that quantum leap. It will be a success. So if you are fearing about taking that leap, take that quantum leap, make it your success. And stop and think that we love your smile, we love your giggle, and it rings through everybody's soul. So stay positive, stay uplifted, and keep being that best version of you and stand in your power. Beautiful message, soul family, beautiful message. Stand in your power, right? All right, soul family. So, hello, Lolo Santos. Yes, beautiful. It's all about standing in your power, and really when you start questioning yourself or when you start trying to doubt anything, just remember, stop and think. Let love be the music frequency to your soul and guide you from your heart space. Do not do that rush decision, okay? Because it shows here in this reading how it all pays off, how everything comes into fruition, excuse me, when you're doing the hard work, okay? Yes, thank you so much. Love you so, family. Sending you love right back. So just keep doing the hard work, never give up, never surrender, okay? And when I say that, it's like never surrender to that negativity. You can always find balance in your life. And if you can't find it within people around you, that's because Father is saying you need to find it within yourself. You need to be able to break any type of that deception or betrayal that you're doing to yourself and put in that hard work so you can have a love of a lifetime and be on your purpose. All right. So anybody who's trying to get a hold of me, don't forget to hit that like, subscribe, and that little notification bell. Don't forget to share, soul family. I don't care about the whole process of the channel or whatnot. What I care about is that our soul family is getting it to help them come into their healing, but be able to share it and get it to our soul family who doesn't have the courage to move forward or who doesn't have the resources to reach out. And if they come across the video, they're going to see that if you can do it, soul family, so can they. And you're going to be that beacon of light and get them on their purpose. So you're helping humanity every step of the way, right? All right, so anybody trying to get a hold of me, down in the description box is my contact information to reach out to me if you want any type of further knowledge or guidance or help or anything. If you need healing, I offer all of that, okay? But down in the description is the email. Anybody who is wanting to leave a donation, it is greatly appreciated. We are still on the mission. The link to the Cash App is down in the description box. Like I said, it is greatly appreciated. Tomorrow at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, we are doing that last video to find out who is our winner for the sacred relationship classes that we were doing. And then we will start into the sacred task of what Father wants us to do on an intuitive level as the chosen ones, right? Because we all have a purpose. We all have a purpose. And we all have to come into that beginning of what we do next, okay? We always got things to do, whether it's on a spiritual level or whether it's on this worldly level. We always got work, okay? And me being a Capricorn, that's all we do is work our tail off, our bunny tail. We hop around. So, all right, so family, I greatly appreciate all of you. Anybody who is going through a hard time now, may Father come in with his right hand, put you in his season and his favor, pick you up and put you on that solid rock. And I hope all your wishes, dreams, goals, and desires come true. Sending lots of love and light to all of you. God bless you. Stay warm. Like I said, you guys know what I'm going through. Make sure that you pay attention to my community post, because I will be putting stuff up there from time to time here in these next couple of days with the electric outages that they're having us limit our electricity, turn down our heaters, not use the washer and dryers, and doing all this other stuff, right? So I will keep you posted on that. Don't forget to go in and check out my shorts and be able to share my shorts, because, you know, that is important too, because it brings our soul family. So if you don't want to go through all the videos, like I said, on these cold days, use the Bunny Love 444 channel to be like that series, right? Go in, go to the videos, go all the way down to the live videos, go all the way down and watch it like a series. You will gain so much information, because over these last 4 years, I have put up so much information that come from our Father himself and the higher ups that will transform your life and bring the manifestation of your blessings. You will see them instantly. You will see them instantly, and that is a promise, okay? So, yes, most definitely. All right, I love you so, family. Here is to staying warm, okay? Cappuccino, cappuccino. And make sure you love yourself deep in your heart space, okay? And make sure that you're always doing, hold on, I just got that message through there. Intuitively, make sure that you are always doing what is the best for you, and that you use your intuition, because you already know the answers. Don't second guess yourself. Don't doubt yourself. Look, and they're coming through with another one. Don't forget to reflect back and to make them changes, okay? And make sure that you give yourself enough time and space to be able to trust what the divine is guiding you to do. And I'm telling you, you will see a huge difference in your life. You will see a huge difference. So, love you so, family. God bless you. I'm going to try to go on and do a short here or something, because you know me, if I'm not doing my schedule, which, Purple Bird, should I go through the schedule here for him here quick? Let's see. All right, so let me do this for any newcomers who are watching that have not come into the chat, okay? Let me just give you a quick rundown before I go, so that way nobody's missing out. You know my schedule. You know that what I'm here to do, when I'm here to do it. So Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, we do the lessons at 11 a.m. Central Standard Time. That would be 12 p.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Mountain Time, and 9 a.m. West Coast Time, okay? And that is all about karmic family, friends, and lovers. So that's helping you heal through past trauma with family, friends, and lovers, okay? Every day at 2 p.m., which would be 3 time East Coast, 1 p.m. Mountain Time, 12 p.m. West Coast, we do the daily life energy. Anything that you may be missing, anything that you're overlooking, anything that can help you to that next level. So that is at 2 p.m. Central Standard Time, my time. And that's every day. And then Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday at 4 p.m. Central Standard Time, 5 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Mountain, and 2 p.m. West Coast. That is Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine energy. Everything was kind of shifted around here, within these last couple of days. But this is the schedule that's going to be starting on spot, okay? And then every day at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, which is 8 p.m. East Coast, 6 p.m. Mountain, and 5 p.m. West Coast. That is the teachings where our Father is teaching you intricate things about you as your higher self, and to give you a deeper level and learning on the things that you're feeling, the ascension symptoms, everything. Okay, I go in depth about it all, because I feel that our soul family, in order for everybody to ascend and to evolve to a higher level, the ones who don't know, we got to be that pillar of strength for everybody, okay? It's like if people want to hide it, and these people struggle of not understanding it, and they give up, We don't want to see that. We do not give up. We are warriors. Put it in a comment. Warriors. Yes. High five. Boom, boom. You know me, so family. I'm here to inspire, empower, and motivate. There is my business, and there is I inspire, empower, and motivate. That's who I am, what I do, because I want everybody to succeed. There is not a greedy bone in my body, okay? And I don't let people take my kindness for a weakness either. So just know that I am here to help you grow, and I truly mean it. Anybody who personally knows me knows that if you contact me and you put it in the email and you say, hey, I need help on this, okay, I don't need any information except for how to contact you. I do not ask for any information. And when we start contacting, I will bring things forward to you, but I don't ask for any type of information. It is all channeled of what comes in. And everybody that I work with will tell you, it doesn't matter what time of the day or night. If you need me, you pick up that phone. Why? Because somebody who cares wants to make sure that you get through it and that you elevate, evolve from it, and you transmute that pain into that positive healing, okay? So just know I am true to who I am, and the ones that have done it, they know that I'm there for them. So, all right, much love to you all. God bless you. Have a beautiful, fun day rest of your Sunday, and I will see you soon. Peace.